3, 2, 1.
He's back, it's the Pacman Jones. He's back, it's the Pacman Jones.
Is this the man you saw that night?
Yes.
The man he identified is Slugger Morris.
Yes. That was him. The reason I know him because he got that tattoo right here. That tattoo that looks like a New Orleans Saints symbol in the middle of his head.
According to the shooting victims and 2 club employees, 4 months after Jones says Morris extorted money from him and threatened the lives of Jones and his family, Slugger Morris was at Club Blaze, and he was there with Pacman Jones.
He was standing right next to Pacman, standing in the sense that he was protecting Pacman or was with him.
He was definitely with Pacman.
He was with Pacman Jones standing right beside me. This the guy. This the guy right here, most definitely.
And after watching this video, a Club Blaze employee told Outside the Lines that this man, one of the men who followed the shooting victims out of the club, is Slugger Morris. In June, Outside the Lines spoke with Slugger Morris by phone from the Fulton County Jail. When asked about his relationship with Pacman Jones, Morris replied, "That's my partner. He's my friend. We hang out." When asked why Jones would tell police that Morris extorted and threatened him after the Las Vegas shooting, Morris said, "He's lying. I know it ain't true. Why would I tell that to a friend? I think he's trying to play football." When you hear that Adam Jones says he was extorted by Edward Morris, also known as Slugger, after the Las Vegas shooting, and then he's hanging out with Slugger the night of the shooting at Club Blaze, what do you think?
Bullshit. Lack of a better term, it's impossible. If you were being extorted by somebody who threatened your family, you definitely wouldn't be cohorting with them inside of a nightclub.
My client never extorted Mr. Jones. I mean, I'll say that crystal clear.
Derek Wright is Slugger Morris's attorney.
If you look at the fact that they were seen interacting with each other, hanging out with each other after the Vegas incident, that would betray any idea that he's extorting.
You've acknowledged your client was at Club Blaze?
He was there and was in communication with Mr. Jones.
Wright says the friendship between Pacman Jones and Slugger Morris dates back to before the Las Vegas shooting, and that he's notified Las Vegas prosecutors in an effort to discredit Jones' allegations of threats and extortion.
It does seem that Mr. Jones' statements in Las Vegas are inconsistent with the truth and probably should be, hopefully will be, re-examined.
Inconsistent with the truth sounds like a lawyer's way of saying he lied.
One might reach that conclusion, yes.
Is it possible Slugger Morris was friends with Pacman Jones before the Las Vegas incident? He then extorted and threatened him, and then they became friendly again?
That defies logic and common sense, no.
But beyond raising new questions about Pacman Jones' allegation that money was extorted from him following the Las Vegas shooting, Outside the Lines has obtained never-before-released information about the incident here at Club Blaze, information that implicates Jones as the man behind the shooting that happened just down the road. The man on the top right of your screen is Marcel Easterling. Outside the Lines obtained this video of his October 2007 statement to Atlanta investigators. Charged with 6 murders, Easterling, prosecutors say, is an admitted member of the International Robbing Crew, the same gang as Slugger Morris. But according to court documents, Easterling has turned on his fellow gang members and will avoid prison time through an immunity deal if he testifies against Morris and the others in a major Atlanta murder trial. During the interview, Easterling unexpectedly mentions Pacman Jones and the dispute he had with Darian inside Club Blaze. Easterling says he wasn't at Club Blaze that night, but he says the next day Morris told him what happened. Easterling's statement, though difficult to understand, is clarified by prosecutors' transcripts. He says after Jones and Darian exchanged words, Jones told Slugger Morris he'd pay him to shoot Darian, who's referred to here by Easterling as Buddy.
So Pacman, he basically tell Slugger, like, yo, I give y'all, like, I think he told me to give him, like, 10. No, he didn't know math, like, he didn't tell him the price. Like, yo, you know, he'll pay him to shoot Buddy.
The day after the shooting, Morris's nickname, Slugga, appeared in news accounts of the incident. That same day, Easterling says, he went to Slugga Morris's house in South Atlanta. He says he was sitting here on the front porch as Morris spoke on the phone to a friend of Pacman Jones, telling him Pacman was going to have to give him at least 10 or 20, meaning $10,000 or $20,000 for the shooting.
That would be consistent with the idea that Mr. Jones asked for a hit on somebody, and after the hit was done or attempted, he had to pay for it.
Derek Wright won't say whether his client Slugga Morris carried out a hit for Pacman Jones, or whether he tried to collect money for a hit a day later. But not once did he deny Marcel Easterling's statement about what happened.
I would suggest if you just look at that alone, would that not be enough to further investigate the involvement? Do you simply look for the person's alleged to do a shooting, or do you look for the person who is alleged to have ordered the shooting, paid for the shooting?
Remember, 2 months before that night at Club Blaze, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell suspended Pacman Jones for the 2007 season, telling him, quote, "I must emphasize to you that this is your last opportunity to salvage your NFL career." Jones would salvage his career in part through his cooperation with police in the months that followed the Las Vegas shooting. But now there are new questions about Jones' story of an extortion plot, new questions about his association with an accused murderer, and new allegations that Pacman Jones, while under NFL suspension, was the man behind the shooting just down the road from Club Blaze.